Yo, what is up, guys? It's Air Just Cause here once again with the UPS F1 Racing League, and today we got Monza Race 9. Should be very interesting. We had the most insane finish at Monza last season, and it was absolutely crazy. It was absolutely crazy. Insane things happened. I just cannot wait to see what's going to happen here today. Um, I don't know, but let's see. Is right now we are getting everyone in the lobby here for today's race. And let's just see what happens. It's definitely going to be difficult, or not difficult race. You're going to have a lot of cars. You're going to have a lot of scrambling for spots, especially on the start. You're going to have maybe some crashes. We know cars like to bend it here at Monza. So, if we can get something going here, especially when it comes to, as right now, I'm trying my damn best to get this dang link out, and all I get is notifications. So there we go. And I'll post in the WWR chat because you know what? Fuck it. Here we go. Loading in for qualifying. Qualifying here once again should be another fun qualifying session. Definitely indeed is right now. I'm just sending out the link a couple times. We go get some F1. And then put it out on Twitter. And we should be good as we're loading in. Oh, short field today. Only about 8 cars in the field. Wow. Not that big of a field today, but you know what? Hopefully it should be good. As here we go. Who's going to be the first one to roll off for qualifying? There we go. Should be good. Okay, there we go. It looks like Chan's going to be the first one out, it looks like. So qualifying already, starting out with Chan going out first. Actually, no. Oh! What in the hell? Redneck, what are you doing, buddy? Already taking out signs and everything. And he just cut the whole course. God. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw cars doing that a lot today. Only 8 cars today. Well, we're 8 cars currently. We're expecting more to join during qualifying. So here we go down the straightaway. Right under the Rolex bridge. Actually, there's 2 Rolex bridges. Here we go. This is going to be probably the difficult section of the racetrack right there. A lot of cars like to bend it out of that section of the racetrack and crash. So that's going to be definitely a difficult part of the track today. So everybody's got to be watch out for that. Here we go. Redneck's going to start off the lap. This is his out lap, by the way. DRS right here, already starting out his lap. See what happens here going in the 1 and 2, Already, first corner is a basic chicane. And then you go down into a little kink, a straightaway. You got to turn it a little bit here, especially for turn 3 right here. And then you get to another straightaway into 4 and 5, which is basically another chicane. Ooh, cutting that a little bit. Yeah, that's also going to be a difficult part because you can easily, there's no real runoff if you go wide. So you'll be either going in the grass or gravel. So with no runoff, it's going to definitely be a tricky place on the racetrack to really race, or if you overdrive that corner. So let's just see what happens. This is Redneck starting out his first lap. Chan is right behind him, so we can go to Chan, and then I think either Wendy Goop or Jonah is right behind Chan. Chan just may have had a little issue there. But here we go out of into the final corner. Who's going to get their pole time here? Remember, early pole time sets a little bit of a tempo. Redneck. Here comes 122.068. Here comes Chan. 123.348. 123.348. Hold on. Oh, Callie 121.531. What a lap by Callie. As here comes Wendy Goop. See what lap time he puts down. Or he's on, 122.610. Puts him about fourth. Caesar, we all know Caesar can put down a blistering pole time. Especially on mediums. Here we go. Third, 122.076. What a time by Caesar. There's Caesar. There's Jonah. His Redneck's very slow. Jonah trying to put down a great lap here. We had an amazing finish last season between Gaming Jake, Callie, and Redneck. Ended in a crazy finish. Let's see what Jonah's time is. If he's going to put it down pit road here, he will. Okay, so a lot of cars probably going to put it back down pit road. Probably go out another lap. So, while they're about to go out for another lap, this is going to be very interesting now because, Sniper hasn't taken a lap. Sully hasn't taken a lap either. So, very early. Caesar's retired, so he's going to go ahead and be like, you know what, I'm just going to keep my lap time. I'm not going to go out another time. I like that decision. Well, let's just see what happens. Because, like I said, it's definitely going to be a very interesting one. Right now, nobody is on track. Only one car is on track. One car, and that's Sniper Hyper. Hey, Sniper Hyper has to be happy with himself. He gets the track all to himself. So, hey, that is a plus for Sniper. He gets the track all to himself. He doesn't have to worry about, dealing with any cars. He gets the track all to himself. Jonah's going to go out now. He's got a bunch of space between him and Sniper. Let's just see what happens here. Sniper Hyper has been having a great run as of late, Great finishes. He's been doing a great job racing in this league. So, let's just see what this Haas can do here, especially on this start of this race, as well as qualifying. Here we go to the line. I think this was his out lap. Now he's on his lap now. Once again, no cars in front of him, really. So nothing got to worry about. I think another, let's see, Chan might be out there. Sully's out there now, too. Actually, it's Sully. So, let's see what can happen here. It's been my favorite tagline, I guess. Here we go. Good chicane right there. There we go. See, currently in the 40s around this sector. Let's see, for a very simple track, minute 21 is actually very kind of a slow time in my opinion. So here we go through one of the difficult parts of this racetrack, down the straightaway. And then here we go into the final turn. So he's in the 17s. Can he get to the line? Whoa, 122.090 puts him fourth. Right now, what a lap. Let's go I think that's Jonah. Yeah, Jonah. Final corner. See what he puts down for a lap. Can he improve? Yes, 122.006, but doesn't get him to pole. He'll qualify second. See, Redneck's currently on a DQ time. There is Sully, looking for a good lap himself. He's on softs. See, the 120, 121, 122, 123, 124. Bad lap. Wow. That was terrible. If I do say so myself. So, let's see if Sully can maybe improve that time. I'm not sure. Callie's out for another lap. Probably trying to make sure he can secure pole. Yeah, I would try and secure pole too. This is last season's winner here in Monza too, so. Just see what happens though. So here we go down the straightaway. And through the final corner on his out lap. It's so interesting. Callie's had a pretty underrated season when you really look at everything that he's done so far this season. Very underrated. I feel like Callie's definitely going to make a playoff push when we get into the playoff season. Definitely, he's going to be definitely contender, I think, this year for the championship. He's ran in that top 5, top 6 runs. You know, he's finished a little bit sometimes outside the top 6, but you know what? It's good, though. It's good to see, Callie do great. So, let's see. Jonah retired from session, so Jonah's going to take his second place lap time. So here we go. So there's Redneck out. He's out on his lap. Got a car retired. Let's see, here's Sniper Hyper. There's Wendy Goop. There's Chan. Chan's off in the grass on his out lap. Is that Wendy Goop saying hello? Yep. Those two like to play with each other during qualifying. Callie 121.263 improves his lap by about 0.3. It's a huge pickup. He's currently faster than everyone out there. We just look at Wendy Goop and Chan. Look at those two go at it. Callie's gonna retire from session. Less than 6 minutes left in qualifying, so everybody better be, a little bit cautious here what happens. So, here we go down the straightaway. And what a job here. Let's see what Chan can do on his lap. Chan, we talked to him, and he says he's not a good qualifier. And just needs to pick up in qualifying. And definitely I do have to agree he has to pick it up in qualifying. Qualifying's going to have to be everything that you need to do just to go out there and get some laps in, get track position as well, because that can also help you. We were talking about what happened with at Spa, and remember, track position, because of the track position of where ice was and older tires and the track position of Sniper Hyper, that's how Sniper Hyper got his win. As problems for Wendy Goop here. But that's how Sniper Hyper guys win. Track position. Track position is everything. You know, and if you get that track position, you could make it work into your favor. And, you know, that's what Sniper Hyper did. He had the track position. Ice had track position, but on older tires, held up, you know, Cali, and that's how he got the win. You know, you got to think track position here. Chan's going to have to go through 6 cars to get up to Cali, and right now Cali's looking blistering fast on softs. Yeah, softs might be the softer compound. It might not last longer than the mediums. But you know what? It's still going to be a very interesting race still, because of the tire strategy, and also looking at it from a point of view where when the tires fall off and when the mediums rise, and you know, the mediums rise towards the end of the runs than the softs. So as Chan's out, Chan just tapped the wall twice. There's Sully on outlap. Sniper Hyper second, 121.855. He's going to crash out of the session. There's his tire. His tire's going all over the place. Yeah, look at that tire. Oh my god, the tire. Yo, what is the tire doing? Oh god. Look at the tire, it's just falling and then bounces back on the car. Falls and bounces back on the car. Falls and bounces, and now he lays it on the side. Now it's moving. Oh, I love the physics in this game. Okay, 3 minutes left. Let's see. It's a good run right now. See what Sully does here on his lap. Now Chan's behind him. So let's see what Chan can do on his lap as well. So there we go, DRS. You know, everybody gets DRS in DRS zones. It's going to be huge right here. These are going to be huge laps, because if you do not make it back, and this is going to be... Oh, let's see. Let's go on board Sully. See what lap Sully's going to put down here. Only 3 cars are left, really. So here we go, Sully. Let's see what his lap's going to bring up. So here we go. This is, like I said, difficult part. People can easily bend it here. It looks like it's going to be a little bit faster. See, here we go. Final corner. See what lap time can he put down. Oh, 122.7. See Chan. 121.477 puts him second. Wendy Goop is going to be the last car to really put down a lap. He will be able to make it back to the line before time expires. So you're going to have to see right here what's going to happen. What can Wendy Goop do? Can he get pole time? That's the bigger question. Can he get pole time? Thing is, he's on his out lap. Chan, unless Chan's running another lap, which it looks like he might be. Yeah, it looks like he's running another lap, so he's not retiring. Feels like he can be faster. He's got to get 2/10 somewhere. Here we go, down the straightaway into this weird corner, weird section of the racetrack. I mean, in the gravel, that's not going to help you. See, he's in the 106, 107s. He's going 110 and entering the corner. accelerates off. Let's see. Oh, he did get it. 121.280. Wendigoop, can he get pole? He's on mediums. I don't think he will, but he's definitely going to try and improve. Goes way wide right there. See what happens here through these through the straightaway and then the final 4 corners. Here we go. Good job. Okay, he's in the 103s. Let's see what he's going to enter here going into the corner. Oh, he's going to be slower. Chan entered the corner going like 111 in the 111s, so unless he somehow picks up that time, which he will not. 122.1. So Callie with pole. Wow, what a pole lap by Callie. So that's the results. Yes, today we're going to have 8 cars, it looks like. So let's hope it's still about the same eventful racing. It's just, you know, we're not that excited for that many cars, though. I think that's you know, DRS train's probably going to be more expected than usual. Especially with about 8 cars today, should be probably about decent. So let's just see what happens. Unless we're backing out and getting more people, which, as far as I know, we haven't. I haven't been told anything about that. Okay. Oh, we sit here and wait. Everybody's gonna pick their strategies here for the Italian Grand Prix. Let's see what happens. As here we go, 8 cars off the grid, lights out, and away we go from the Monza. Here we go in the 1. All side by side, Mercedes with the better start. 3 wide. Jonah. Whoa, okay, Jonah 3 seconds already, but is out front. That man had no brakes entering turn 1. Turn 1, that man had no brakes. He's up front now. Chan in second. Chan with a great start, I should say. You know, already Callie, he's pulling away from Callie already. He's already on the rear. Oh, Callie gets loose. Around goes Callie. Callie gets loose. Big wing damage on the Aston Martin. And already problems. Chan also with problems. Chan is spun out as well. Well, hasn't this race started off? And with how this race is with a DRS train, if you're not a DRS train, you're basically out of this race. You know, the way this race, unless it becomes a spread out race where everybody gets kind of spread out here, which is not looking like it, because Wendigoop's got DRS. If DRS was activated now, everybody in the top 5 would have DRS right now. So you can see Caesar and NV going at it for about that 4th spot. See, and Caesar's going to give it, and ooh, problems already for Wendigoop. Wendigoop's going to fall to 4th, so Redneck gets 2 for 1 at Kmart. Let's go on board with Wendigoop here. As you can see, Redneck. Redneck already now, 1st and 2nd have the DRS train. And then 3rd and 5th have their own DRS train as well, as Callie had to go down and fix his wing. Everybody's just got to be happy everybody's getting points today. Here we go. Good run here by the Alpine. It's going to go to the outside here, Redneck. Redneck. Let's see what happens here. Oh, he's going to clear him. I think Redneck let him have the spot, I think. Oh, well, here we go. Battle for the lead. Haas and Alpine. Right now, Haas would have the lead no matter what because of the 3 seconds. Let's see what happens here. Is he's going to get a big run? DRS is going to be activated. As here we go to the inside. Sniper Hyper 125.523 puts him fastest lap. Here we go. Chan 123.985. Already fastest laps being ran already. Especially by Chan. Chan is wanting to get himself back up to the front. That's what he wants. He definitely... I don't know what happened between him and... I think it was him and Jonah. I don't know what really happened right there, but... It looked like... Oh, it's a round go Sniper trying to avoid Jonah. I don't know what just happened, but Jonah just oddly did not get through the corner well, and it looked like Sniper just, you know, tried to take evasive action. Wow, so already, problem is that's currently going to lead to an Alpine 1-2. Teammates are going to go at it. Wendy Goop to the inside. Oh, God, side by side. Oh, Jonah's going to let him have it. Wendy Goop to the lead. Wow, Wendy Goop to the lead. Already issues upon issues for a lot of drivers. Yeah, Sniper Hyper, I don't know what, you know, happened right there, except the only conclusion I can draw is that Sniper literally just, I think Jonah had a bad corner and Sniper just had to find some way to avoid. It looks like Sully's letting by Sniper, so Sniper up to 6th. Chan still trying to look like his way to the front. He's only 1.1 behind Caesar. See what Chan can do, though. Especially right here, coming up on Caesar. Here we go through the chicane. Cali 123.737 puts him fastest lap of the race. So here we go. Let's go. Position changes from the start. Biggest losers, Cali down 7 spots. Sniper Hyper and Chan down 3. Biggest gainers, Wendy Goop up 6. Jonah up 2. Redneck up 2. Caesar up 2. So biggest movers of the race right now. Starting off. See, there's your tire compounds, and this is why Chan's faster right now. Those softs are really helping him gather back up into this race. As you can see, Jonah right there about now 1.6 seconds behind the leader. So Wendy Goop's already pulled away from Jonah. Redneck's throwing some blocks. Here we go. Caesar to the outside. Redneck's going to tuck in behind. DRS for the Mercedes. DRS for the Ferrari. DRS for Red Bull. Big run on Jonah. Chan's going to try and send it in. Redneck gives him a bunch of room. Caesar makes contact with Jonah. Jonah goes wide. 3 wide here at Monza. Oh boy, this is not going to end well. Oh, sort it out, please. Okay, they sorted it out. Caesar's going to check up. Redneck's going to dive to the inside. Redneck cuts the corner. Yeah, probably definitely a warning there by the Ferrari. Jonah's going to stay in second, and Redneck to the lead. Something happened with Wendy Goop. Wendy Goop's back behind Sniper. What in the world has gone on with this race? So with the Redneck in the lead, as this race has already gone chaotic with only just 8 cars in the race today. Already chaos at about every turn. The only person that's really outside this pack, because Sully's not that far behind this pack really, is Cali, and Cali's got to get, you know, he's got to hope for a safety car. I really think that's what he's got to hope for. 8 cars, but the way with 8 cars, I would usually say there's really no chance. But the way these guys have been racing, I would not be surprised if a safety car came out today. Chan dives it in on Jonah. Oh, Chan, very aggressive move. Oh, little contact sends Jonah. Jonah crashes. Jonah DNFs. Wow, and virtual safety car will come out. That was definitely intentional. There is no doubt in my mind wasn't intentional, at least, or that was intentional. I mean, oh my god. So that brings out a virtual. Chan's got slowed down for the Delta. Delta is activated now. So let's just see what can happen. It's gone into a full-on safety car now. It is now a full-on safety car here. So right now, yep, Chan 5 seconds for speeding. Wow. Wow, I just can't believe it. This race gone from this topsy-turvy already. Let's see if we can get an interview with Jonah, because that was insane. See if I can get a word from Jonah here. There he is, Jonah. Who's involved in that crash that has caused the safety car early on here in this race. Problems for him already. Jonah, you got a copy there, buddy?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, make sure your audio's included. Issues already. Looked like some happened between you and Chan earlier in the run. It looked like he intentionally took you out right there, or maybe it was kind of an accident. Would you like to see what was from your perspective?
Yeah, it all started, I think, on lap 2 of the race. Well, actually, it all started on lap 1. I went in, I misjudged my braking zone, so I had to cut the chicane and got 3 seconds. But entering Lesmo 2, I was turning into the corner, and he made a late dive and spun himself. So he said that if he ever got back to me, he would do it intentionally. And going into that curve, I mean, it's pretty easy to see. He literally said in the party that he turned it left and forced me off the track and out of the race. So, I mean, he blamed that on me. I don't know if he's too much of a moron to realize that you have to turn right into a right-hander, but apparently it's my fault. I don't know. But he's a fucking moron. He always will be.
Yeah, as you can kind of say, he hasn't had the season he's wanted since he's won the championship. So, tell us, what's going to be the look forward into the next race, race 10. You've had solid runs this season, very good solid runs, and I don't know what race 10 is, but what's going to be that plan going in the race 10?
Um, I think at this point I just kind of need to forget about what happened here and just focus on winning. Well, not winning, but having a good finish at round 10, and maybe if I'm lucky, get a win. But I seem to forget about what Chan did today, because no point in remembering it, because I'm already out of the race.
Yeah, I guess. But tough luck for you today. You're gonna come out 8th. At least you'll get points. Because only 8 people showed up. But well, we'll see you, and we'll wish you good luck at race 10.
See you, man.
See ya. As that was Jonah on the incident. That was definitely either way you cut it was very dirty. From his perspective, he said Chan dove it in when he spun out on lap 2. He said he spun himself. And right now, unless we get Chan's side of the story, we will kind of put it as a dirty move. Let's just say that. So, let's just see. What can happen right here is right now, Mercedes up front, safety car in this lap. And now this race is about to get pretty good because the whole field is bunched back together. Is Sniper Hyper and Wendy Goop are side by side for what reason? What is this, NASCAR restarts? Green flag. Here we go in the one. All right. Oh, Wendy Goop and Sniper. Oh boy, Wendy Goop's gonna send it in on second. Oh, second had to make a evasive maneuver. Caesar had to. That's gonna put Wendy Goop up to second. Here comes Sniper up to third. Wendy Goop with a big run here on Redneck. Oh, here we go, side by side. Oh, Wendy Goop backed out. He was not feeling like going side by side in that corner. What a job there by Redneck. Is now he has gone stayed in front. Here comes Wendy Goop though. Wendy Goop's got a big run. So here we go. And he's gonna take it. Wendy Goop to the lead. Wendy Goop out front. He's got no ERS though. He's already 8 tenths, I should say, in front of Sniper. Chan was looking to the inside right there. He's actually going to get to the inside. This is going to be a battle, but you know, right now, remember DRS is not enabled. DRS gets turned off during safety car. So they're going to be like in the first lap of the race where they got to wait 2 laps. Got to run 2 laps and then DRS is going to be enabled. So right now, here we go. Chan goes to the second spot. You know, he's got a very fast car. He's on mediums. Thing is, can mediums last the rest of the way? I might be, you know, you might have to, you know, kind of save a little bit, you know, kind of have to hope a little bit that those mediums can stretch. As right now, looks like everybody might have to pit one more time. And I know Chan tries the strategy to stretch out mediums. I know he does. As he's 1.9, now 2 seconds behind Wendy Goop. So there we go, out of Lesmos 2. Down the straightaway they go. Right now, it's just simply a train right now. It's just literally a single file line. It's typical Monza. It's like, what else are you really going to expect here? Is, ooh, Ferrari goes wide. Ferrari may have murdered a sign. RIP to the DHL sign, and in that corner, F's in chat. See what happens though here is Wendy Goop's absolutely pulled away. I think Chan's going to reel him back here when DRS gets approved or enabled, because you know with DRS you're definitely going to get that more horsepower. You're going to open that wing up a little bit more. So, and then him and Haas are probably going to work together on that. Callie's making his way back up too. He's up in 4th right now. So Callie's trying to make his way back through the field. Is, you know, he's done a great job making his way back, and you know that safety car does help, you know, because if safety car didn't come out, he would have been 30 seconds behind, and he was lucky that virtual safety car turned into a full-on safety car, because if it didn't turn onto a full-on safety car, he would have had to still stay 30 seconds behind everyone, and that's just not good. You know, you don't want that. So well, here we go. Is DRS for the Haas. This Haas is going to go to the inside for the 3rd spot. Callie's going to fight back. Haas is going to take that spot. So Haas is going to go back up the 3rd. Callie did not get that good of a run there. But here comes Red Bull. Red Bull, 10-lap old medium, same as Redneck. They both stayed out. Thinking everybody's still going to have to pit. So here comes the Red Bull. I don't know what Callie's doing. Callie's got fresher mediums. I don't know how him and the Red Bull are really battling right now. Right now, to me, I think Callie's got the major tire advantage. You know, oh, so Red Bull did not get through that corner well. Especially taking a little bit of a lower entry, just did not help that corner whatsoever. So here comes Red Bull. Round the outside. See, he's going to have inside advantage here into the corner. On Sniper. He's going to cut the corner a little bit. Sniper's going to check up into Callie. Callie's going to spin. Possible damaged wing on the Aston Martin. It looked like Sniper was just trying to give up the position as the Mercedes is around in the gravel. Sully. Yeah, he's trying to get out of there, and he's trying. It looked like Sniper was just trying to give up the spot, and because he was giving up the spot to Caesar, and that was just, just a mistimed incident. So yeah, so Sniper, Callie's got to have some type of wing damage. He definitely hit the Haas. Haas may have side damage too. Oh no, Haas is gonna come in. Yeah, I'd come in too. 11 laps on softs. You can definitely make it. I think you can make it the rest of the way on mediums. Definitely. It's a big run for Callie to the inside of Redneck. See what he does here through the corners. Oh, Redneck gets loose and Redneck spins it. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, there's your leader. Wendy Goop up front. He's got 2.3 second lead on Chan. As we are currently looking right now, this is about to get interesting. Because everybody is spread out. There's really no battling going on. And I don't know what to talk about now. So, well, let's talk. I guess we can talk about, everybody real quick. Wendy Goop, up front. Hasn't won yet this season. Whatsoever. Hasn't really had the luck that he's wanted. So, let's see if he can get that luck that he wants and see if he can get some spots, see if he can get some momentum. It's definitely something Alpine needs. Alpine, has had a great team lineup as Caesar's down. He gets a speeding penalty, so he'll get 5 seconds added on. But that probably won't count, though, knowing how penalties get removed in this league. But here we go as we go down the little straightaway right here. Good job right now by the Alpine. She's up front. Chan, defending series champion. He won the championship last season. He's done very well for himself. But this season just has not been the season that, he has been hoping for. He has not gotten a win yet. He's really struggled, really, in my opinion. He's been in a lot of issues. He's been in a lot of fights. He's already started a lot of beef. He has a lot of beef. He has more beef than a barbecue right now. I mean, this man has got beef with at least almost everyone in this league right now. He's just got some beef with Jonah. He has beef with Redneck, or not Redneck, but he has beef with MC. He's got beef with Caesar. He's got a lot of beef going around. So, I mean, he's right now just struggling, I think, this season. It's maybe that championship slump. It's not Chan's worst season. You got to remember Chan's season 2. Season 2 Chan was probably the worst Chan we had. Nobody knows season 2 Chan because nobody's watched season 2 Chan because we didn't live stream races back then. But Chan, he's still looking for a good finish. He's still looking for wins, and you know what? He has struggled, and right now he's hoping Monza is a place where he can get that win that he's looking for, and see if he can get back up through the to the front and back into his championship form. There's Callie. We were talking about Callie. He has a win here. He won here last season in that insane race where Gaming Jake, him, and Envy Redneck were battling it out for the win. That was a wreck fest. I will say, yeah, that was definitely a wreck fest. of a race. So, well, let's see what happens, though. Let's see. Callie still's got a lot of time. He's still got a lot of time to make up on the field, or at least second and first. And he is on mediums, and we can see if he can stretch those mediums too. It's definitely going to be something that you're going to have to watch out for. So let's see if he can. Redneck, who's coming down pit road, probably putting on hards here, or softs. It is 12 to go. We did see softs make it 11 laps, so that's what he's putting on. Yes, he's putting on the sauce. Talk about Redneck. He can definitely have a strong season. He's had a decent season. Let's put it that way. He's had a pretty decent season. It hasn't been good, but also hasn't been bad. He's done a very good job. He's now in 5th because of his pit stop. He's got some brand new softs on it. Let's just see what he can do. He's got a lot of time he's got to gain here on Caesar, but he's done a great job this season. It hasn't been bad, it hasn't been good. Let's just see if he can come out and get a podium, get a couple podiums, start getting a roll. He had momentum towards the end of last season with the multiple podiums that he had at the end of the season. He had a great run at the end of the season, and we're just sitting here. We gotta hope that, or he hopes that he's gonna have a good rest of the run here. There's Caesar, your 2-time UPS champion. He has done an amazing job this season. He's got already a couple of wins, handful of podiums. He's done a great job. That win at Hungary was probably an amazing win on itself. The spin and win, what a job that he has done in Red Bull. Going from Ferrari to Red Bull, he's got a comparable teammate in Top Shelf. But right now, the way this race has gone for him, he doesn't have the strategy, I think, to win this race. I think he may have the smarts to win this race. Caesar is a very smart guy. He knows when to push. He knows when to not push. He knows when to not be aggressive and to be aggressive. He's a smart racer. He can race you very cleanly. Let's just see what can happen. He had a couple wins slip away. I mean, one I can think of already that slipped away has to be the Imola race. I mean, he had the lead. Chan sent it in. Wrecked both of them, and Joseph got out with the win. Joseph has 2 wins on the season, by the way. So looking at how this season has gone for Caesar, I think it's going to be a good one. Sniper Hyper, we're talking about him. Already has a win this season. Spa was his win. And we got to talk about Spa because ever since Sniper Hyper's joined the league back in Imola, the man has had a great rate, a great season. The man has rarely DNF'd. The man has rarely made mistakes. And when he does, he comes back from them and finishes well. But you also got to think, he has a win. Spa was a great job by him. And, he did a great job at Spa, managed the lead. He was running top 3 for most of the race anyway. So, he definitely deserved that Spa win. And he did an amazing job of getting that win at Spa. And, hat tip to him because, he's done a great job. He's up to 5th now. Let's just see what happens. And then, last person we're going to talk about, Sully. Very new to the league. He's just trying to get his feet wet into F1, and I can't blame him for some of the runs he's had. He's going to get points today, which is great, but he's going to learn. He's got a great teammate of Chan. He's going to have to learn. That's the key to this season for him, is just learning. If he can learn well, he can 100% do well, in my opinion. So let's just see what happens. here with Sully. You know, it's just going to have to be a learning experience to start off. So, you know, let's just see. You know, it's all up to him. So let's go back because it looks like Wendy Goop's starting to lose some time on Chan. This Chan is now 2 seconds. It was 3 seconds when we started running through the field. Now it's about 2 seconds. Now, he's definitely closed the gap on Wendy Goop. The softs are definitely probably going away here. You know, and he's going to have to pit soon. The thing is with Chan, can he stretch the mediums out? That's kind of the question. If Chan can stretch out the mediums, he can definitely go ahead and, you know, have a shot to win. But if he can stretch out those mediums well enough, as here comes Wendy Goop in, he's got to stretch them out for 7. We saw the Redneck go 15, so he can definitely, if he can stretch them out to 18 laps on those mediums, he'll definitely have a shot to win. Actually, he'll actually go 19 because, you know, with about 8 laps remaining, yeah, you're going to have to go 19 on those tires. So let's see if he can go 19. The thing is, and this is kind of the thing, if you're Chan, you got to worry about is when you go 19, those tires are really going to be old, and you can really suffer a puncture. You know, if you do not, you know, be careful with those tires. So I recommend Chan maybe start saving the tires a little bit. Callie has to go 20, and that's going to be definitely the concern for me, is that if he has to go 20, then we might have some problems, because 20 laps is a very long stretch as well. So, you know, you're going to have to think, you know, from Callie's point of view, you know, what can you do to go ahead and, you know, stretch out those mediums? Maybe don't push. Maybe just kind of, you know, at this point, being 4.7, you just got to hope Chan makes a mistake. He's got to hope Chan makes a mistake and see what happens from there. That is really it, okay? If you're Callie. And Callie's gaining a little bit of time on him. He's not gaining much. I think Chan has started to relax and started saving his tires. But, you know, let's just see what happens, though. So here we go down the straightaway. Everybody's really spread out. There's just nobody around each other, really. And if they are, it's a big gap between them. I mean, there's Wendy Goop. He's on softs. If I'm Wendy Goop, I'm pushing, because I can definitely, you know, start pushing on these tires. Especially because they're new. They are very new tires. So let's just see what happens. So we go down the straightaway. He is already 14 seconds behind, at least Callie. So he's going to have to gain about, what, 18? So he's, what, 18? So now probably dip below the 17 seconds behind Chan. So it all depends if Chan has to pit. And it also depends if Chan gets a puncture. Because now Chan's running 124. So let's go to fastest lap, because I want to kind of see fastest lap times. You know, this has been fastest laps of the race. Chan just ran a 124. Wendy Goop, I don't know what lap he just ran last lap, but, you know, I think he's got a 123.259. He's running about, what, a second a lap, probably faster. If you think about it, he's probably running a lap not a lap, but like a second or so faster. He's got caution sector 2. That would be Mercedes. I don't think it was Chan. It was, yeah, not Chan, so it was Sully. Sully's gone a lap down. Yeah, sad day for Mercedes. For at least this Mercedes. The other Mercedes, though. Oh, actually, it was Chan. So Chan spun out. Callie's to the lead. Oh, my God. What's going on at this point? I don't know what's going on, but, you know, some crazy stuff is going on here, and I just don't understand it. So here we go through turn 1. Or not turn 1, for the final corner. Well, hasn't this race changed? Because now Chan's got very worn out tires. I mean, his tires are now worn to shreds probably now. Is Mercedes in for his stop? That's Sully. You gotta think about it, because Chan is trying to save those mediums. You spin out those mediums, tires get worn, tires start to, degrade now because you spun. You took a little bit wear out of those tires that you could have probably saved. And now, if I'm Chan, I don't know what to do. You just made a huge mistake. Callie has gone to the lead. Callie's got to save to go 20 laps on mediums, which we're not sure you can really make that with how hard these guys have been racing. But, it's just going to have to be a stretch, as we're on board with Chan here. Let's see what lap Callie runs. We'll see what lap Callie runs this lap. Well, then we'll see the lap that Chan runs, and then we'll... Oh, it's Caesar's DNF'd. Oh boy, is this going to bring out a safety car? Oh boy, doesn't this change everything? Yes, it does. Oh my God. Boys, hell is about to rain from the skies. As Chan gets 5 seconds for speeding on pit road. Well, boys, if you haven't seen chaos yet, well, we're about to see chaos. So Wendy Goop just took 5 seconds as well for speeding. She's going to put on some new softs. There we go. Now he's out. Sully's going to get 6 today. But you got a shout out for him. Even though he's made mistakes, he hasn't DNF'd the car. So you got to give him some props here. On keeping that car clean. And, even, like I said, even though he spun out, he's kept the car clean, which has been the big goal here. So, let's just see what happens now, because everybody's going to have to get together. Callie's got to go down pit road, by the way, 100%. Because there's no way, especially on mediums, that you're going to hold off softs. Like, I mean, there's just no way. No way. So let's just see what happens here, I guess. I don't know. I don't know why Callie didn't pit. I'm going to be absolutely honest. I think Callie should have pitted. I think, in my opinion, I think it was a bad decision of trying to stay out. Unless he pits this time, which it looks like he's going to. Okay, so he's going to. Chan's also going down to clear his 5 seconds, as well as Wendy Goop. So Wendy Goop's coming down to also clear his 5 seconds. And they're all going to put on softs, by the way. Yeah. So everybody's going to put on softs. Callie's going to head out. Redneck assumes the lead. Now I'm starting to get, like, very questionable now on decisions, because Redneck is on 8-lap old, softs. Who in the right mind is legitimately going to hold off fresh softs, fresh mediums? And why is Callie on mediums and not taking his last pair of softs? I know he's got to have one more pair in the pits. So Callie's got to go on mediums. Wendy Goop had to put on 4-lap old softs. Sniper Hyper's on fresh softs. Chan's on fresh softs. Sully is... I don't know what Sully's going to do. Sully is so far behind, I don't even think he's going to make it back and have time to pit before we restart. So, well, as I'm confused as all get out. We're going to probably have a restart because I think this is the safety car is definitely going to come in this time. Unless we're going to have a one-lap shootout. No, there we go. 2 laps to decide who's going to win. The Italian Grand Prix is going to come down to either Envy Redneck, Callie, Wendy Goop, Sniper Hyper, or Chan, because Sully's not going to make it back in time. Plus 11 lap old mediums, I'm not going to take over fresh softs. Yeah, I don't think Sully's going to even make it back unless he gets some type of Kyle Busch like restart. Then I don't think he's making it back in time. But here we go. 2 laps to decide the Italian Grand Prix. Here we go. Oh, collision between Callie and Wendy Goop. 5-second time penalties for both. As we're back underway. Big send. Oh, Redneck is actually under AI. So Redneck's not in this battle. Wendy Goop to the lead. Well, boys, I think it's about time to send it. Oh, big run from Sniper. Smart move. I think he kind of backed out of it. Yeah, smart move. He's going to lose the spot to Chan, but I rather keep my car clean, though. As now Sully's up to 5th. What a run from Sully today. Here we go. Wendy Goop already with a good run. Here we go. Oh, he's already pulling away. Thing is, does that 5 seconds count, though? I'm going to need to know that from Caesar at the end of this race. It probably doesn't, like I said, it probably doesn't with the way the penalties are in this league, but, you know, let's just see what happens. Chan, he's going to need a good run here on Wendy Goop if he wants a shot. Here we go. 1 lap remaining for the Italian Grand Prix. Wendy Goop, Chan, Callie. Who's going to win it? Sniper's in that mix too. Can Wendy Goop get a win? He won 4. I think Wendy Goop also, you know, is also going to have to be sitting here wondering how Chan's going to catch him here. Chan is absolutely flying right now on those new softs. And watch out for Callie, because if something happens between these 2 cars, I mean, this race could definitely be decided on what happened in Imola. There we go. Chan's going to not have DRS. Remember, no DRS. So he's going to have to use that draft. Here we go. Down the straightaway. He's going to need to send it. And I'm not even sure if you can really send it in the corner we're going to. Big run from Chan. Can he send it? He's going to have 1 shot. Oh, and it's not even going to be close. Out of the final corner. Right now, Wendy Goop could win the Italian Grand Prix. But right now, it looks like Chan won it. We're going to have to see, and we're going to need to know if that 5 seconds counts. Because if it does, Chan has just won. But if it doesn't, Wendy Goop will be the winner. Because I have not gotten a message from Caesar, so I don't know if those 5 seconds count. So I'm going to, you know, see if we can invite your top 3, which I know Chan's one of them. After that, it looks like, let's see, it looks Mercedes, Haas, and Alpine. So it looks like, Chan, Wendy Goop, looks like Sniper Hyper may have also, but it could also be Callie. Okay. Okay, we just need to... Okay, hold on. You won? Okay, so the 5 seconds don't count. Okay. So we just got the announcement. Wendy Goop has won the Italian Grand Prix. Callie's time So Callie got third. Chan's gonna bring home second, and Callie's gonna finish third. So what a job! Is here we go. We're gonna invite Callie, and then we're gonna invite Chan, and we'll start interviews. I already invited Chan. I think Chan's probably making the argument still that he should have won this race. I wouldn't be surprised, but so I sent the invite to Chan. So this race has done a very good job. Let's see, is we got everybody in here. Let's go straight into the interviews. Starting with Callie, who's going to bring it home third at the track he got his first career UPS win at. He's going to bring it home, back it up with a third place. Callie, you got a copy there, buddy? Make sure your audio's included.
Sure.
What a race, man. Started off bad. Was up front, one pole, spun out there. What happened there on that first couple laps where you spun out there, lost your wing, man?
Chris told me he wasn't gonna send it in corner before, so I was like, okay, send it in. And then he got to my inside, and I was like, okay, well, I'm kind of screwed here. And I hit the gravel and then spun.
Yeah, that is tough, right there. But you did come back. You were 30 seconds at one point, and then the safety car came out there. Definitely helped you get back into the race. What was your mindset and the focus after that safety car come out right there? Got you back into it.
After you're talking about like the first safety car, right?
Yeah, the first safety car.
First safety car was just to take it easy and drive through the field as fast as I could. And then I made it up there, and then I had the lead. Then like 3-second lead. Chan had a 5-second time penalty, so I was gonna win. And then Chris kind of wrecked, and I knew I was gonna lose.
Okay, and then the final safety car came out. You were in the lead, and a very questionable choice of going on mediums. Was it the only tire you really had at the time, or did you want to put on? I thought you had probably one more pair of softs in the garage right there.
If I were to go on those softs, I would have been smoked. They were 50%. Like, they were really used.
Yeah, I guess they were. Well, congratulations on your podium, man, and we'll wish you good luck at race 10, which we don't know what race 10 is at the moment. But we wish you good luck next race. As we're gonna go ahead. I think Chan says he wants to be interviewed last, even though I guess he had to go do something. So I guess we'll just go straight into the winner. I guess so. As we got Wendy Goop, who's gonna get a win here today. And he had a 4. Remember, he also had a great job in that 4-win season last season. Definitely had a great job. He's gonna come here, get the win here at Monza. Wendy Goop, you got a copy there, buddy?
Yeah, I'm here.
What a win, man. It definitely was chaotic there at the end with the final restarts.
Yep.
Tell us what was the plan there early on in the race. It looked like they were trying to stretch the mediums out to go all the way. You had the softs there. You had the pit. So tell us, what was the strategy there, and tell us, did you think it could have worked out in the end of the race if this went green?
Well, I think that whenever I took the lead early on, I think that I could have had that for probably the entire race. Then I unfortunately did spin out on lap 5, but I came back. The safety car from Chris certainly helped. And I made a very hard charge to the front and defended as much as I could. There wasn't much to defend, though. Being out front and all.
Yeah.
It was a good race overall. This is one of my least favorite racetracks, but I do enjoy doing well here.
Yeah, I also want to talk to you about, the restarts that you had today. I mean, you had insane restarts. I think the one with Jono and your teammate got wrecked. You pulled out to what, like 3.5 seconds, almost 4 seconds out. Chance started reeling you in at the end of the run because of the softs were wearing out, and then you pulled out to almost about a second and a half to about 2 seconds on the final restart. So tell us, how good Was that car really handling off starts, and did it feel like it may have fallen off a little bit towards the end? But was that because of the car or the tires?
I think that the car was great. The car felt very good throughout. I did make a little bit of an adjustment on the first pit stop that I made because obviously the medium tires had kind of shown me that it wasn't handling well on the mediums. So I tried my best to keep it on softs for the rest of the race, and I did so. I ended up, getting that penalty going in, speeding into the pits, and so I served that, and I got a new pair of softs. Again, they weren't brand new though; they were actually they were used quite a bit, and I still pulled that time, and just proud of the team.
Yeah, proud of the team. And speaking of team, final question. I want your take on it. So there was an incident earlier in the race between your teammate and Chan. We interviewed your teammate during that safety car. He was not happy. He thought it was very dirty. He didn't understand why Chan intentionally took him out. Tell us what's your thoughts on it. According to him, he said Chan just sent it in underneath him. That's what spun out Chan, and then Chan just took him out from there.
Yeah, I do think that the initial spin from Chan was definitely a racing incident. I saw it just ahead of me. I feel like that was definitely unintentional by Jonah. I don't think that he's the type of driver to do anything like that on purpose. And if he did do it on purpose, and it got a little too much, I certainly don't think he would admit it. But Chan completely, flat out wrecked him. In my opinion, I mean, he just completely killed him. I mean, Jonah's car went like 3 feet in the air. It was insane. I think that he definitely got the penalty that he deserved, and if anything, he should have gotten more. And I mean, he admitted it, so it's certainly a tough time for our team in that respect.
Yeah, well, congratulations on your win. We wish you luck at the next Grand Prix, man.
Yep.
Okay, so now we get to interview Chan, who just got back. Chan's finished his second today. Chan, you got a copy. Make sure your audio's included.
Yeah.
Very interesting day for you. You had a solid run, you had a solid car. Tell us how the car was feeling all day long, and what more did you need there at the end to see if you can get the win here for Wendy Goop?
Probably needed one more lap. I felt like I was the fastest car all day, pretty much. I honestly did. I don't really say that when I come to Monza. It's usually one of my worst tracks, but I also feel like I got the best car. Car was just good all day long. If I had one more lap, I think me and Wendy Goop would have had a good battle.
Yeah, it would have been a great battle. We want to get your take. We only have one side of the incident. We want to get your take on it. The incident between you and Jonah. According to Jonah, you sent it in underneath him. In what is it, Lamos 2? You sent it in there, and then you intentionally wrecked him. He said it was basically dirty, and he's just gonna move on from it. Tell us from your perspective what happened between you and Jonah.
So basically, I made a move. I was there. He didn't give me any room, and he just cock blocked me, spun me out. So I was pissed. So I said, when I get to him, he's done. I mean, I got to him. He died. So nothing you can do about it after. I mean, I don't regret any decisions I did. I mean, I was still probably the fastest car no matter what. Probably could have won the race, but I mean, we'll just try and win next week. But I mean, yeah, I mean, wouldn't have done it if he didn't cock block me, but it's whatever.
Okay. That's something I really want to talk about also real quick. And question, you won the championship last season, and it looks like you haven't had the season you've wanted. You've had struggles. You've made too many rivals already this season. You've also had beef with almost a lot of people this season as well, and you're not really performing as well as your championship season was already. Tell us, is there any issues that you're having? Is it a slump you're going through? Is it, are you having anything going on wrong in the Mercedes camp?
No, it's just, I mean, we've had a race winning speed, just haven't been able to put it out front. Like, it definitely felt like we could have won this race and probably another race this past season. I don't really know which one, but I mean, we probably could have won one or two. But I mean, we're just being consistent. I mean, sometimes you go through a slump where you don't win, you can still be consistent. Like, we're still top three. I think I'm second in points right now. Yeah, I'm not having the season I wanted, but I mean, still making playoffs. So that's all I really care about. Is just making playoffs right now, and just gonna try and go to next week and get a win.
Okay, well, congratulations on your second, man. We'll see you in the next Grand Prix.
Thank you.
Well, we're going to end it here today. Thank you, everybody, tuning in and watching. What a race here from Monza. Another thriller here. Wasn't the finish that we had last season. I'll tell you that much, but it was another amazing finish here today. Thank you for everybody tuning in. I'm Air Just Cause. We'll see you guys for the next Grand Prix, which will probably be Tuesday or Thursday, depending on whichever day Chris wants to run it. Tuesday. So we'll see you guys next Grand Prix. Peace.